Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into messages from your person, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two, and this marks a very special video for me because this is the first time that I am going to be showing three decks that I have created for us to have readings together, and this is going to be the first episode that I'll be using them. So I'm very excited, and first, let me show you pile number one, all right? So this is pile number one. Pile number one's got the back cover of bold and beautiful butterflies, all right? This is pile number one for you. Pile number two is this very gentle yet graceful butterflies on the deck cover, all right? Both of these decks are from the Blue Butterfly and that is the first time that I've said it out loud. All right, I'm very excited. I can't wait to use this for our readings together, and I just want to say this is going to be a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both pile's messages don't resonate, then maybe there aren't any messages for you today, but I do hope that at least one of the pile's messages do resonate with you. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to subscribe or book a private reading. I would never do any of that. So just please be a little bit careful about that. And last but not the least, I also do want to tell you that my private readings are open. They are listed in the description box below, like the details, if you're interested, all right? I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to before I begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the very bold and beautiful butterflies, all right, this is going to be your reading, all right? So basically I've created three decks, okay? So I'll introduce the decks and then yeah, and then we'll get into the reading, all right? So this deck, the one that you chose, all right, this is, it's a situations oracle deck. Yeah, so there's got different situations related to you know, love and relationships, and I will be using this in today's reading as well. The second deck that I have is love notes from your person, all right? And so these are love notes that may wish to come through from your person. All right, and this is the one with the gentle butterflies. The messages in this particular deck are also very gentle and very loving, very kind, and very sweet as well. All right, so this is the second deck. Hold on, let me put this over here. And then we have the third deck. All right, hold on, let me show it to you. This one's got more more cards. All right, so this is the back cover, all right, black and white, and this one is the healed and unhealed love notes oracle deck by the Blue Butterfly. All right, and I'll show you. So this one's a little bit different, the design, and I'll explain what the design is about. So these cards, the white indicates the healed messages coming from your person, and on the flip side, if it comes out reversed, I guess, is the unhealed messages coming in from your person. So through this deck, we can actually understand where your person is at with their healing journey and what do they need to, what are they currently working on, and it's just more information that comes through from your person, you know? And so this is the deck that I created, and you know, it's got messages from them, healed and unhealed messages from your person. All right, so this is the Blue Butterfly Situations oracle deck. This is the Blue Butterfly Gentle Love Notes oracle deck, and this one is the Blue Butterflies Healed and Unhealed Love Notes Oracle deck. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to show this to you. I'm so excited. I'm like so excited. I've been smiling all day, pile number one. And yeah, all right, shall we get into it? Pile number one. All right, so first off, hold on, let me just put this on the side for now. Give me a second, pile one. Yeah, hold on. Just putting it. All right. So first off, we're going to see what's actually going on between the two of you. All right. And then we're going to get messages from both piles. All right. Pile one, let's go. Messages from, oh wait, no, this one is more about the situation, right? So what's the current energy between pile one and their person right now? What's the current energy between pile one and their person right now? Current energy between pile one and their person right now. Is there some delay that's happening between the two of you at this moment in time? Some shuffling. Perfect. I am going to take the first one that came out. And I'll take this. All right. So we have awkward silence and deep conversation. What a contrast. What a contrast. Pile number one. All right. Now let me get a few messages as well from your person. Pile one's person's messages for pile one, please. Pile one's messages for. Perfect. I'll take that. And then we're going to keep this aside. All right. We'll get into tarot a little bit later. All right. Pile one, we're first going to get messages from them, and then we'll get a little bit into tarot as well. All right. Anything that wants to come through from, I didn't ask the question yet. Anything that wants to come through from pile one's person to pile one, please. Pile one's person to pile one, please. Pile one's person to pile one, please. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, perfect. We've got quite a few to work through. Pile one. All right. Definitely let me know how you like this reading, because this is the first time that I'm doing it. I did try doing it for myself, and it was like, I personally loved it. So I'm just excited to hear your thoughts on it. All right, pile one. All right. So first off, it looks like at this moment in time, there is a need for deep conversation between your person. But I think at this moment in time, both of you are hesitating. Both of you might not be ready for it. Both of you might be in an energy where you're waiting for the other person to start first. But it looks like there is a need for deep conversation between the two of you, maybe about where you both are standing, maybe about some recent conflict that happened, or maybe about just generally where things are heading between the two of you. We'll get deeper into that in the messages as well as the tarot, all right? And it looks like right now you're waiting for them to make the first move, and they're waiting for you to make the first move. So it's like, I guess both of you are just in a hanged man position. That's the energy that's coming through, all right? So let's get into it. Pile number one, all right? I'm gonna keep this here and then we'll get into this. So first off, you are my soulmate always. Your person wants to tell you that you are their soulmate. They feel such a deep resonance with you. Maybe this is a deep conversation that your person needs to have with you at this point in time. Maybe this is something that they've always hesitated to tell you, and it's just about time for them to let you know. You have a pure heart. Yes, your pure heart shines through. Pile number one, your person is just in absolute awe of the heart that you have. Maybe you are someone who is very, very caring, very, very loving towards animals. Maybe you could be a foster, like an animal foster parent. Is that what they call them? I'm not sure, right? But that message is coming through as well. And or you might be someone with a lot of pets as well. One thing that's coming through is animals. That's very, very heavily coming through with this particular card. And so this person just sees how loving and kind you are, not just to humans, but even to animals as well. I value your honesty. this person, it looks like at one point, maybe, you know, because of the silence, your person's a little bit afraid of what you have to say, because you are someone who's very direct with your thoughts. You do tell it as it is. You're not, I wouldn't say you're rude or you are, I wouldn't say that. I think it's just that this person's worried about what you're going to say and how it's going to affect the course of the relationship. I do sense that you do have a knack of communicating how you feel as well. All right, so I think your person's just a little bit worried about the honesty that might come up in the deep conversation, just maybe about how it's going to impact the connection that both of you have. All right, then we have you brighten my darkest days. This is very, very sweet, pal one. Your person, take it as it resonates, all right? If you're going through a rough time, it looks like you are the bright light that they see. And frankly, the way that I'm getting, the image that's coming is someone who's had a really, really rough day at work, coming through the house, coming through the door, and just, you know, coming straight to you and just hugging you, and everything just seems lighter. You really, really lighten the load that they are going through at this moment in time. Your person might be having a little bit of turmoil in their life. I don't think this is related to you, but I do think that you are a source of comfort for your person, all right? Loving you feels like magic. Wow. Your person cannot believe how lucky they are to have met someone like you, pal number one. This is just very, very beautiful, very, very sweet energy that is coming from your person. And frankly, they can't really believe their luck. And it's kind of like they're in the energy where every single day, it just feels like a brand new day that they can tackle. And it's only because of you. It's possible that this person may not have had very fulfilling connections in the past, and it doesn't really have to be romantic. It could be platonic as well, or this person could have grown up watching connections that, you know, turn bitter, turn sour. And so the way that I see it is, loving you feels like magic. It's more of surprise coming from your person, that they can't believe their luck, one, and they can't believe how amazing it is to actually be in a loving connection with you. All right, pile number one. Then we have, you are an extraordinary person, and that you are, pal number one. Your person is just absolutely amazed at how you tackle life. You know, not only do you brighten this person's days, but you also brighten your own life up. It's kind of like you've taken the responsibility of brightening your own life, of making sure that you find happiness in your life. And this person admires the incredible amount of strength that you have in dealing with your life and showing up, just showing up either for yourself and or for this connection, for this person. Now, I cherish your beautiful soul. Wow. So it's not just, you know, it's not just your heart. I mean, we have got the heart, we've got the soul, we've got soulmate. Your person's really, really in their feels, pal number one. And it's not just, you know, recognizing who you are as a person. This person also understands your soul. They see right through you. And in a good way, pal one. I think that this person recognizes that there is a soul connection, because we've got you are my soulmate over here. And this person also recognizes how beautiful your soul is. Like I said, I think you're genuinely, you know, someone who cares, you know, and fundamentally you just have a very, very down-to-earth, kind heart. And it not just extends to human, it extends to every living being out there, which is why I feel that this energy coming from this card is that your person just sees it all. You know, they see how you are just so gentle, so loving towards every being in your life. And they really, really admire that. And it's something that they love about you. Pile number one, all right? So we've got the first set of cards coming out, messages from your person. All right, let's get into the healed, unhealed love notes oracle deck, all right? So this one says, I'm ready for commitment, all right? It's whichever is upright. That's the message that's coming through, all right? So your person at this moment in time is ready for commitment. That's beautiful news, pile number one, all right? And yes, this person acknowledges the soul connection. I mean, we did get soulmate, right? So this person acknowledges that there is something deeper between the two of you. There is something more that is meant to happen between the two of you, and they feel a soul pull towards you. Yes, I think that your person is really, really tapping into their intuition at this moment in time. They may not really recognize it as intuition, but there is something that is calling them towards you, and they really, really want to come forward because your person at this moment in time is ready for commitment. I want you with me. So if there has been a separation between the two of you, your person really, really wants you right beside them at this moment in time. They want you with them through life's ups and downs as well. Can we start over? That's another message that's coming from your person. So like I said, it could be, even starting from scratch. It could also be starting over, maybe from a minor disagreement, a conflict, or maybe, just redo something that happened between the two of you. Just redo it in a way where both of you can show up as your healthier versions of yourself, all right? Then we have, I miss the happy times. And so the thing is, why this has come in the unhealed is that right now they're just reminiscing. And for them to get into a healed version of themselves would be to actively want to recreate or at least create new happy memories with you. So right now they're just in thinking mode. I wouldn't say this is negative, pal number one. So, it's more about just being in an energy where they're thinking, they might be feeling a little bit sad about the old times, but they're not yet in the energy of getting into action mode where they want to create those happy memories with you either again or just create happy memories with you, all right? So still a positive card, I would say, pal number one. And then we have, I'm gaining the strength to come to you. Yes, this person, they're ready for commitment, but there's probably a little bit more things that they have to wrap up on their end. There's probably a little bit more strength that they need. Like I said, I think that there is a need for a deep conversation between the two of you at this point in time. And this person recognizes it, not just recognizes it, but they also know that this conversation has the capacity to change the course of how your connection is going to go. So I think your person is getting into an energy where they recognize that they need to have this conversation. That is compulsory, like it is necessary for the both of you to have that conversation. And they also need to have the strength to have this conversation, whether it is being honest with you and or having the strength to deal with the repercussions of the deep conversation, whether it goes positive or not. This person is getting into an energy where they're gaining the strength to come to you, all right? Beautiful messages coming through from your person. I know you love me. Yeah, I got that, like the way that this person, I think that your love languages match a lot, pal number one. Like this person recognizes how much you love them, and it's just, you've been there for them, so steady, so supportive of everything, and especially during, their darkest days. And I think this person, like they know, they perceive it as love, and it looks like however you've been trying to communicate your love, this person has been understanding it. So that's a good thing, pal one. That's a really, really sweet thing. You are the one for me, pal number one. Wow. So the way that I see it, you are ready, like your person's ready for commitment. You are their soulmate. They cherish your beautiful soul. They feel the soul connection. Their intuition is telling them to come towards you because at the end of the day, you are the one for them. Pile number one. Yeah, so we've got more, all right, in the healed part, right? And that means that your person wants more between the two of you, like wherever you both are at this moment in time, which of course we did get with the awkward silence, right? Your person wants more between the two of you as of this moment, pal number one, all right? And that's coming more of an action-oriented energy, like this person's willing to do more and so that they can get more out of this connection. And more out of this connection is not in a negative way, it's just more for the two of you, all right? Then we have twin flames. Like I said, take this as it resonates for your situation, but it looks like you have come into the phase of the twin flame journey where your person is ready to come for union. All right, but take this as it resonates, only if you believe in it. Pile number 1. All right. Then we've got don't worry about us. So if you've been worrying about the silence that has been happening between the two of you, you've been worrying about what this person is thinking, maybe it's just been a lot of distance between the two of you lately, your person is in an energy where they want things to happen between the two of you, and they're not worried about things not working out between the two of you. Your person at this moment in time is very, very confident, very, very confident about the course of your connection. All right, pile number 1. Then we've got I'm losing faith, and I think this is more of past energy. Pile number 1, I'm losing faith, given how we've got every other message that has just been in tune with this person, being ready for commitment and wanting to come forth. So I think that maybe, all right, this could go 2 ways. One, your person could be going back and forth a little bit, and maybe that's why they're gaining the strength. There's maybe losing a little bit of faith and then getting faith back and then losing a little bit. So that's one part of what I feel is coming through. Another thing could be that this is just past energy, that this person right now is working through it, and they're going to gain more faith as they gain their strength. All right. And then we have we will strengthen our bond. Wow. Pile number 1. Wow, I'm blushing. I don't even know why I'm blushing, but I'm blushing. Oh, this is very, very sweet. Pile number 1. Your person is very, very determined. Whatever has been, maybe there has been an emotional disconnect, take it as it resonates for your situation. Maybe things have just been awkward between the two of you, or maybe both of you have just come to the edge where it's time for both of you to confess your feelings. Whatever your situation is, your person is very, very confident. It's like they're in action-oriented energy where they are very, very determined. Your person is very, very confident. Pile number 1, that both of you are going to strengthen your bond together. Wow, pile number 1. Shall I get maybe what's next? All right, we'll just get a glimpse of it from tarot, and then we'll wrap up this reading. All right, pile number 1. So let's just see what's next. I feel like I already know because of all this, but we'll see. All right, pile number 1. What's next for pile number 1 and their person? What's next? Wow, okay, a lot of energies. Yes, we kind of figured that, right, pile 1? What's next for pile number 1 and their person, please? Pile number 1 and their person, please. What's next? Okay, I'll take that. 9 of Cups. I told you. Absolute wish fulfillment between the two of you. You both are going to find happiness, not just within yourselves, but with each other as well. One more card, all right? Just one more card about what's next for pile 1 and their person. All right. One more card. Perfect. All right, we got 2, but I'll take it. All right. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles and we've got the Queen of Cups. So yes, I did see that both of you, both of you are kind of in an energy where you're just thinking very deeply about what you're feeling for each other. I feel that both of you are finding contentment at this point in time about how deeply both of you feel for one another. This person could be reminiscing about your past memories as well. But one thing that's coming through is that this person is getting into an energy where they are going to do something about it. They are going to work towards their happiness, which is you. All right. Another energy that I'm getting is that regardless of the highs and lows in your connection, your person is feeling more and more determined. I mean, we did get that with gaining the strength to come to you, but I do see that your person at this moment in time one, both of you are going to be swimming in your feelings for each other. All right, maybe the deep conversation is going to be about sharing what you both have been thinking and feeling about one another. So I do see that energy a little bit, and both of you, it's going to be a very, very happy outcome. And both of you are going to be in an energy where you're going to sail whatever ups and downs are happening. Both of you are going to find the path out of it. That's the message that's coming through. All right, pile one, very, very, very beautiful reading. I'm giggling. Like in my mind, I'm just giggling, and I'm so happy for you. Like this was wow. All right, and this is the first official reading that I've done with these cards, and I just can't stop smiling. I think my cheeks are gonna hurt after this, and I think that is going to be what's gonna happen with you as well. Pile number one, this is just very, very sweet energy coming from your person, all right? Pile number one, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. Deep conversation coming your way. Pile number one, you might want to gear up a little bit for that. All right. Thank you so much, pile one. Please take care of yourself. My private readings are open at the moment. You can check the details in the description box. If you want me to use any of these particular decks, please feel free to mention it in the email. I would be happy to, all right? And yeah, if this is where you leave me, I just wanted to say, pile one, thank you so much for all the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, or even your shares, your comments. They mean so much to me. I read all of the comments and they mean so much. I'm so grateful for it. Even if you haven't been able to do any of those for whatever reasons, and I do understand that as well, I have been receiving the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way. Trust me on that, all right? Thank you so much, Pal 1. Please take care, and all the very best. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the back cover with these gentle and graceful butterflies, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into that, let me actually show you the decks that I've designed. These are the decks that we're going to use for our readings from now on, all right? So I've got 3 of them. This one is my Situations Oracle deck. So there's basically situations, and it's just meant to give extra information about whatever reading that we are having, all right? So that is the first one. The second one is my Gentle Love Notes Oracle deck, where it's just got very, very gentle messages coming from one's person, all right? And whatever wants to come through as well. That is the Gentle Love Notes Oracle deck by the Blue Butterfly. This is the Blue Butterfly's Situation Oracle deck. And this one, my personal favorite actually, this one is the Blue Butterfly's Healed Unhealed or Love Oracle deck, all right? So the thing about this deck is a little bit different. So that's the back cover. It's got black and white designs. So the black represents unhealed messages coming from your person, while the white depends on how the cards come out, all right? While the white represents healed. So with this entire stack, it's easy for us to know where your person is at with their healing journey, all right? Depending on the messages come out, however the cards wish to come out. So if the cards come out this way, it's the white message. And if the cards come out this way, it's the black, the message in black, all right? So yeah, I'm personally very, very excited to use this. We did it for Pal 1, and I was just so happy and absolutely blown away. So yeah, let's get into it, all right? Pal number 2. All right, so first we're gonna get wait, hold on, let me put this because this is the deck that you chose. But first, let's get a little bit of detailing about the situation that you're in, all right? Pile number 2's details about their situation. Anything that wants to come through, energy of the connection, anything for us, please. Okay, I'll take that. take that. All right, so we've got 2. And then I'm also going to get some messages from the Blue Butterfly's Gentle Love Notes Oracle deck. All right. What does Pile 2's person want to tell Pile 2? Please let us know. Perfect. I'll take all of them. I feel like going one more time, so we're going to go one more time. Pile 2. Perfect. Alrighty. And then we are also going to get some messages from the Healed Unhealed Oracle deck by the Blue Butterfly. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, I can't even begin to tell you, Pile 2. It's just, I have not stopped smiling since morning of like getting these cards. It's just from the printer, so I'm just like so happy. So what wants to come through for Pile 2 from their person, please? What wants to come through from Pile 2's person to Pile 2? Wow, that flew out of the deck, but we're going to get that. We've got 2 flipped out, so I'm going to take those. And I feel like getting just a few more. All right, perfect. All right. And then give me a second, Pile 2, because I think 3 cards just ran away. So we're gonna get through with that. Pile number 2. All right, let's see what's up. All right, messages from your person. So let's first get into, wow, okay, so we have apology incoming. Can you see it, Pile 2? We have got apology incoming, and we've got emotional distance. All right, so right off the bat, it looks like, well, the cards do say, right? It looks like there has been some distance between the 2 of you lately. Maybe there was a conflict. Maybe both of you have just been drifting apart. Long distance could be another reason as well. There are a couple of situations that are coming through. Whatever it is, your person recognizes that there is a need to bridge the gap between the 2 of you, bridge the emotional gap between the 2 of you. And if you've been expecting an apology, then the apology is coming, all right? So I'm getting more that maybe there was a conflict between the 2 of you, and because of that, there's just been emotional distance. Like, even though both of you, it looks like the main theme that's coming through is there has been just a little bit of tiptoeing around what's really bothering the 2 of you, and maybe both of you have shown up in ways that both of you aren't proud of, and there's just been emotional distance. There's just been distance for both of you, taking time to breathe out, taking time to think about the situation, taking time to heal from whatever it is that has been causing the distance between the 2 of you, all right? So that is the situation that's coming up, all right? Let's get into your reading, Pile 2. So you are truly unforgettable. So maybe both of you went your separate ways for a little bit of time, and this person, like, they're constantly reminded of you when they step out, when they breathe, when they're writing, when they're reading anything. Every single thing seems to remind them of you. And so I think that has been one of the reasons why this person has realized that regardless of how far they try to get away from you, there is something about you that pulls them towards you, because you are truly unforgettable. The universe also might be stepping in to give them signs and synchronicities about this connection as well, Pile 2. I would not be surprised. I appreciate your support. So if the emotional distance has been because of external circumstances affecting your connection, this person recognizes that regardless of the distance between the 2 of you, you are just someone who's going to be there for the people you love, regardless of conflict, regardless of fight. Like, you are the kind of person, Pile 2, and this is coming to me, it's like, even if someone has not spoken to you in years, if they just call you up and say, hi, I need your help, you are someone, you're just going to drop everything and you're going to be there for them. Like, that's the kind of person you are. And so this person recognizes it as well. Forever grateful for your love. It's possible that this person may not have understood, the connection when it first started out, and maybe, you were right over there giving them all the love, all the support, everything. Like, you were just there for them. And maybe at the point, at the start of this connection, your person did not recognize it, or maybe they overlooked it as well. That's another message that's coming through. But today, today because of the distance between the two of you. Maybe you might have closed off yourself. Maybe you've put yourself, like you've put walls up at this point as well, and your person is recognizing the significant difference in the way that you are today, and rightfully so, because we've got the apology incoming as well. So your person knows that you're justified, but one thing that's coming through is they are grateful for the love that you've shown them. All right. Your presence is my comfort. So it looks like through this emotional distance and probably physical distance as well. I'm also getting physical distance, pile number 2, but take that as it resonates. It looks like your presence really, really brings comfort for your person. It's what they seek at the end of the day. It's what they seek all the time. And maybe that's why this person feels that you are truly unforgettable as well. It's just they crave your presence. That's another message that's coming through as well. You make me feel safe. Yes, I think that the love that you have for this person may not have experienced a loving connection like this before. And whatever your love is, it has been consistent. It might have been that this person would have only dealt with connections with a lot of gaslighting, with a lot of manipulative behavior. And so when you came along, I think this person didn't trust it. Maybe that was why they acted out a little bit. That's another message that's coming through. But one thing is that you have been so consistent, pile number 2, you have been so consistent towards your person, and you make them feel safe. Like you've brought about that feeling of just comfort as well as safety within them, and they didn't think it was ever possible. The connections that they might have been in the past might have been very, very volatile. That's another message that's coming. I am blessed by your positivity. So it looks like, through the connection that has already happened between the two of you, maybe you were very positive that this person is going to, heal. This person is going to show up in an energy where they are open to this connection, open to you. And so this person recognizes that all throughout, it doesn't matter which state you are in at this moment in time, but this person recognizes that all throughout the connection, you've been positive about the situation. You have been just so forthcoming about your thoughts. You have been even if this person's going through a dark time, you would be like, no, we're going to get through this. And when I think of positivity, especially when I'm looking at this card, I think it's healthy positivity, pile 2. It's not like you are someone who keeps looking at life is a bed of roses. No, I don't think that you are someone like that, pile 2. It's like you do understand that life has thorns, but at the same time, there is no reason why you can't hope for the best. And I feel like you have been such a deep safety net, as well as just comfort for this person, and your positivity has been so refreshing for your person. I adore you. Yes, I do see that. Pile number 2, it's like this person, they recognize that you are someone who deserves so much love, so much care, so much adoration, because that's just who you are, pile number 2. And this person does acknowledge that they need to be the ones to step up for you. All right, pile number 2, let's get into the healed, unhealed love notes by the blue butterfly. And oh my gosh, it gave me goosebumps just to say that. How to yeah, I just did a fancy jig over there, just a little bit of a dance. I don't think you can catch it on the camera, but I did. Okay, but very, very excited. Let's get into the healed, unhealed love notes. All right. Okay, so I'm healing old wounds. Now this is really, really positive, pile number 1, because this person acknowledges, that's the main word that I'm getting. This person is in an energy where they're acknowledging that the wounds that they had about previous connections, or just life in general, maybe childhood experiences, all of that has been affecting your connection, has been causing the emotional distance between the two of them. So there's a sense of acknowledgement, which is a really, really good thing, because that's usually the first step to the healing process. Just even recognizing that there are things that are hurting other people, the people that you love. There are other, there are things within you that are unhealed, and your person has recognized it, and they are taking active steps. That is very, very action-oriented energy that I'm getting from your person. Wow. Okay, so we've got let's figure things out. your person right now understands that the emotional distance that has been caused between the two of you, both of you need to work on it. I'm getting more of balancing energy from this, like this person realizes that they also have to put in effort, and they are going to come in an energy where it's us against the problem. Now, there is no path to you. So one thing that I'm seeing is that this person, even though they are feeling confident that both of you have to figure this out, at this point in time, maybe you are a little bit closed off. Pile number two, maybe you are hurt. I mean, there's no right or wrong. Pile two, all right? I'm not getting that with this reading at this point in time. You know your situation best, but this person realizes that you've got your walls up. You might be a little bit in an energy where it's going to be hard to access you. And so maybe this person feels that at this moment in time, there is no path to you, all right? Yeah, I did get that with there's no path to you. We're strangers. Yeah, this person is acknowledging that at this moment in time, the emotional distance has kind of made you both feel like strangers. So you might still be interacting. That really depends on your situation, but it feels like both of you are strangers, just either living together or being around each other. And this person's not happy about that at this point in time. Your person is scared. Yes, I did get that as well, because they're kind of looking into their old wounds at this point in time, pile two. So it's a scary process. It is. It's not easy looking into why you are the way that you are, and looking back at situations and childhood experiences and just experiences in general that you've been through that have made you the person that you are. It's painful. It's digging very, very deep into aspects of you that are honestly very, very humbling. And how is it humbling? It kind of breaks down your ego a lot. And so, yes, I'm not surprised that your person is scared, but I do feel action-oriented energy from your person. Like they're scared, but at the same time, they are going to be doing it. I don't understand you. Yes, I feel like there is a part of them that feels maybe they don't understand you, and there are different versions that are coming to my mind at this point, pile two. One, I don't understand you could come from the point like, how are you so loving despite everything towards them? How are you so gentle? How are you so kind towards them? That is one message that's coming through. The second is maybe you have taken a particular stand in this connection, and that has led to the emotional distance. And your person at this moment in time is unable to understand that. I think through healing of their old wounds, they will come to an understanding of you, but right now they're still in that process. I don't think that they've come out of healing yet, and at least they're not close to the end of healing, because you don't have to be fully healed to be in a healthy connection, right? But I feel like your person is just in the initial stages of healing, and there's a lot that they need to dig into. And so maybe there's an aspect of them that doesn't understand what you're saying, or maybe they don't understand what you're going through. They don't understand what led to the emotional distance, like the hidden layers behind it as well. But I do see that through healing of their old wounds, they are going to come into an energy where they understand you better. But that's not right now, all right? Pile two, I wish things were different. Yes, I did get that from your person. Like there's a lot of longing that I sense from this pile as well. There is hope. Yes, your person does have hope, pile two, but it's more about wishing that things were different between the two of you, and wondering how things can shift between the two of you, wondering what they can do to make things shift between the two of you. And over here, we've got never, but nevers come in the unhealed energy. So the way that I see it at this point in time is that your person, I feel this is a little bit of past energy, and I feel there's a little bit of transition going on, especially with this particular card, pile number two. I feel like before they were willing to open their old wounds, they didn't think that both of you could ever come back together. There was that energy where they didn't want to have anything to do with this connection as well, or maybe they just didn't have any hope. I mean, we did get, right, that there's no path to you, and I wish things were a little bit different. So maybe when they were like, when the emotional distance started out, this person was like, yeah, never, we're never getting back together, or this is never going to work out. But I feel this a little bit to be in the transition energy, pile number two, because they've recognized their old wounds. And so recognition, first step, and then slowly they go to kind of untangling the mess and the experiences that they've been through and trying to find an understanding of how it affects them, and also, rewiring their behavioral patterns. Again, very, very initial stages that I'm getting as the energy for this reading, pile number 2. So it's kind of like your person is more in an energy where they're shifting into maybe, because that's the healed version, right? So they're still stepping into it. It's kind of like battling, can this happen? Can this not happen? Am I hoping too much? Am I not? Is this even possible? And plus, the energy that you're in, and I feel like because this person feels like you're strangers and there's no path to you, again, I feel that back and forth energy. So I would not say that this is 100% like never. The energy that I'm getting is more back and forth shifting that your person is going through, and it's just because of the stage that they are in, all right? Pile 2, let me get some tarot for you just to see what's next, all right? Pile 2, give me a second. What's next for pile 2, please? What's next for pile 2, please? What's next? Okay, I'll take that. Wow! Pile 2. We've got Ace of Cups, so there's definitely going to be a new emotional beginning between the two of you. How fitting is that? I mean, we've got emotional distance, and then what's next for you coming out to be the Ace of Cups. So you can expect this person coming forth after, sitting with their wounds for a little bit and trying to understand and trying to get into an energy where they're willing to work things out between the two of you. I think that things are hidden between the two of you at this moment in time, and in particular with you, pile number 2, and I think that your person is going to step into an energy where they actually talk about what they've been going through. The way that I see it with this emotional beginning is that I think that this person is going to talk a little bit more about what their old wounds are and what they're healing. I think that is their way of connecting with you. That is their way of showing you that they truly do have very, very deep feelings for you, and they want to have a new beginning with you. Again, we've got apology incoming as well. And so I think that the way that this person is going to restart this connection is actually by being honest about what they've been going through and about sharing what they've been through in their life with you. And I think that is this person's version of showing you love, because they want you to understand them. It looks like previously this person was very, very shut off from even explaining what they've been through, and it might have been very difficult for you to understand where they're coming from, which is why I think because you didn't understand them, you showed up in a different way. And again, I don't see any right or wrong with that, pile 2. It's just you behaved according to the information that you did or did not have. And so this person is understanding that you need to have more information to show up for both of you to bridge the emotional distance between the two of you. So the way that I see it, it's going to be a very deeper, because we've got the moon, it's a very, very deeper sense of emotional beginning between the two of you. Both of you are going to get into an energy where you truly understand what the other person is going through, what they've been through in their life, and what they genuinely feel for you as well. It's very deep, pile 2. Like the new beginning is very, very deep. And I'm not getting like love confessions, but I am getting that this person's going to lay their cards on the table, at least tell you who they are, what they've been going through, and what those wounds are, all right? And for them, that is giving you their cup of love. It's very, very beautiful, beautiful energy, and very deep, very, very deep, pile number 2, because for them, the way that they see it, it's like both of you can't bridge the emotional distance between the two of you until they step up into an energy where they lay their cards on the table. And their cards on the table is more about, in this situation, pile number 2, it's more about sharing old wounds in their life, experiences that they've been through that have hurt them a lot and that have impacted them today as an adult, right? And impacting their current romantic relationship, which is the relationship that they have, or the connection that they have with you. Pile number 2, it's very, very deep. Your person, I can't think of anything else to say other than that's just very, very, very mature thinking. Pile number 2, very, very mature thinking coming from your person. It's like, the way that I'm getting it, it's, there is an apology coming, yes, but at the same time, this person, like, they feel like just telling you I love you or just saying that they love you, that's okay, but it's kind of like they want to extend a deeper olive branch. I don't know where that phrase came from, pile number 2, but it's got emotional depth in the new beginning, and this person wants that with you. They want to build on the connection, and this is the first step that they'll be taking. So what's next for you? A beautiful, beautiful, and very, very deep emotional new beginning between you and your person's going to be the one to come forth. Pile number 2, all right? Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. So it's a very, very beautiful reading, pile number 2. And let me know how you liked my cards, all right? This is technically the second, but the first video where I'm actually using it for all of you out there, and I'm so excited. I just can't stop smiling, pile 2. It's been, yeah, I'm really, really happy, all right? So yeah, thank you so much for, listening all the way up until here. And my private readings are open. They are listed in the description box, like the details. And if you want any of these particular decks to be used in the reading, you can request for it, absolutely. Just write it in the email that you will send me, all right? And pile 2, if this is where you leave me, I just wanted to say I'm really, really grateful for all the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, or even your comments. I read all of them. They mean so much to me. And even if you haven't been able to do any of those for your reasons, and I completely understand, and you've been sending me your love and positive energy, trust me, I have been receiving it, all right? Thank you so much, pile 2, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.